Hello to everyone. Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining me about my temporary solution for August 2019 for Jarvi blogs on Instagram. And yes, so first of all, nice to meet you. My name is Adi. I'm a Jarvi expert. I'm the community manager of Jarvi Instagram automation support on and info. I opened this group a few months ago. It's supposed to be riding over here somewhere not so long ago, I think a few months ago, and with all of the problems we all had, it's actually going really, really viral. And I want to thank you, all of you, for joining with the community and helping each other. And yes, as you can see, I have my Superman shirt. It's not like a joke. It's because I think we all like a kind of a Superman with everything that's going on Jarvis for the past 2.5 months, almost 3 months actually. Yes, so let's dig about it. Yes, so I just posted a post like how I gain 70 new followers, how I can actually do these kind of actions with Jardy, and what is my solution. Yes, so have a look. I made like a short description on Google, and basically my solution for to get these kind of actions per day. As you can see, this is the 18th of August. Today we are on the 19th. It's to use only the embed browser. Okay, I use the API when blocked, but basically I use only the embed browser as much as I can. Okay, and as you can see now it's after 12 and it's all signed, so you cannot see so many things. You can see some actions, you can see some things are working, yeah, but now it's after 12, so it's all actually get from the start. And basically I want to show you how I set it up to use only the embed browser for all of my accounts. You can just go to settings and social platform Instagram. You can just check these kind of four options. It's meant to use only the embed browser and not the API. And this kind of action of a sorry box, it's meant to log out from the embed browser when you get blocked, and then it will try to log you in again. Okay. It also helps sometimes when you have like all of these issues. Okay. Also, you can put the mouse and it will explain to you exactly what does it means. I also check this option to use the embed browser instead of the API to phone verify your account. Okay. When you actually set it up from here, you don't need to go every social profile and then set it over there. Okay. It doesn't matter. When you check everything here, it's actually relevant to all of the accounts. It doesn't matter what you checked on the social profile. This is the first thing I actually do. The second thing I will tell you is that I'm using high quality proxies. What does it mean? I'm using only 4G or residential proxy. I'm not using the database, iProxy, and all of that. It's your choice what to use, what not to use. But I definitely don't recommend to use any more database proxies. Instagram can dedicate it like very, very fast, and it's not so good. So invest more in your clients, in your on your accounts. It will it's really best. So I will tell you which proxy I'm using. But before I will tell you that, I want just to tell you that please, before you buying any proxy or before you trying any proxy, check the quality. Like, see if it's good for you, because there are some proxy stories that actually good for me, and some proxies won't be good for you. Okay, so please check it and don't just buy and don't just say like, because sometimes these things happen. Okay, and you need to know which proxy to use, which not to use. Okay, so I definitely recommend to use the 4G. This is the best. What is 4G? It's actually like a proxy of your phone. Okay, it's like the best for your account. It's like very, very human. It's kind of a different kind of connection. With proxies, I don't have so much knowledge, but I know it's good for the accounts. I can see, I test it. Okay. And after that, you can also use the residential proxies. They're a bit cheaper than the 4G. Residential, it's mean like many different routers in the world, like a real IP address. Okay. And you can also use these kind of proxies. I'm using this one from on the US. Yes, so which kind of proxy I actually use? I use the anonymous proxies. Okay, you can check this website, test it for 3 days for free. They have many residential proxies. Okay, on the US and many other places in the world. You can test it for free for 3 days with the code coupon D10, and then you will also have like 10% discount of your first purchase. Here you can see everything, all of the prices. You can check it out. And I also use the air proxies, okay, the proxy from Italy of Diego. They are really, really amazing proxies, I have to say. High quality. They are not cheap. It costs like 90 euro per one proxy. And basically, you can put on 4G proxies up to 10 accounts, but I recommend to put maximum 5. I think 10 is too much, even if you change the hours. Okay, residential, you also need to put only one. And I tried this kind of company. I really like them. It's a new company. They have like a proxy from London, and it's really, really, really good. Sorry, not this one. Yeah, this one. I like these guys. They have really, really good proxies. I tried them. And the pricing for one proxy is 74 euro, I think. I also arranged some discount for you. You can try it also for 3 days for free with the code coupon D10, and then you have 10% discount. Okay? That's on me. Of course, I have affiliate with all of them, but I will show now I actually use them. I recommend only on the ones that I actually use. Okay? And yes, so basically, as you can see, I have the residential proxy, and I do have also like the 4G proxy I'm using. And I want to show you something like how can I know the quality of the proxy? Okay. Now, not all of them are so amazing. You have to know, you have to check. I put you this website. It's called Free IP Address Lookup. You can put here the IP, and then it will check. It will tell you if it's good or if it's not good. You will see now. But let's go with one of the accounts. Let's say if you have residential proxy, you have it also with letters and all of that. And so let's go. I want to show how I check the proxy if it's good or not. You can go to social profile. You can open the browse embed, sorry, and then you can go to open what's my IP website here on the left. 1 second, and this is the IP. It's actually saying everything. This is for Android. It's home. It's from United States, from Norcross. The browser, the kind of the phone. It's actually from Mobile Safari. Yes. Now I will copy this kind of IP, and I will go to this website. I check it, and you can see this is like a low risk IP, and no spam, no, it's like clean IP. Instagram actually didn't recognize this one. It's like not detected. So looks good. Okay, this is how you can check the proxy. If you see like it's up to 70, up to 80, it's not so good, and you can ask for replacing it. Okay, but always try and always test before you buy. Okay, it's really important. Now let's continue. So this is the proxies I'm using. You will also see it on the description. Now let's say you get many blocks, okay, like all of us, also me. Like you can see, it's not everything perfect. Some of my accounts have problems, not all of them working smoothly. This is not 2019, I'm sorry to tell you that, but sometimes you are getting some block. So the first thing to do when you have blocks is to understand if it's from the embed browser, if it's only from Jarvis, or if it's also in your phone. Okay, so what you actually need to do, I will show you. I get blocked on this account of the puppies. I did too many action. I can tell this for sure. I test a few things, as you can see. I did more than 200 action and more than 300 action, and I get blocked. Okay, good on me. So basically, it was here like blocked. Okay. Now, when it's blocked and says temporary block, you need to understand why. So the first thing you need to do is to go to social profile. Okay, and then you can just put it off. And then I go here and I do the browse embed. And you can see I will try to do some action. I go to the explore feed. I will go just to this post randomly. I do follow and I'm blocked until the 21 of August. Okay, I am blocked. Okay, I will report a problem and it's really I cannot do the action at all. So what I will do, I won't stop the account. What I'm doing in this kind of situation, I turn it on, and then I do the story viewer option. Okay, you see this how it's blocked. I do the story viewer, I set it up. I'm doing in this account a lot of story viewer, up to 1,500, and I also reply after the story. I send some like emoji. You can try it. It can work, it cannot work as well, but Yes, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. You can try by yourself, but it does make something until the block will be over. Okay, so this is the first thing you need to do, and you need to understand why this block happened and how you can solve it. Sometimes you just need to clean the cookies. Okay, it means to go here to check this box, to do some actions. Then you do clear cookies and your service device ID yes. Okay, and then you verify the account after you do that. And then you can again check if you do the actions from the embed browser, if it does work. Okay, this is the idea with the blocks. You have to understand if it's come from IG or it's come from Jarvis. Now most of the blocks come from IG, but sometimes some of them actually come from Jarvis as well. Okay, what else I want to tell you? Yeah, sorry, I'm here. So, browser experience. I don't know if you know about this option. I'm now also tested and it actually helped with some of my accounts to get compromised. And now I'm trying to do it very, very slowly. And I don't want it to get compromised again. This is not fun. I know. So we can actually do some browse experience. It's me. Let me show you with one of my accounts. You can actually, you can actually go over here. And then what you can do on the full browser experience, you can tell to Instagram where you want this account will be looking like, will be browsing. Not only like, for example, not only on Instagram, it will do some more actions. For example, let's go, well, not with this account. I had another one I want to show you. One second, I will try that. I will find it. Yes. So for example, this account is actually with supposed to be in booking and hotels and this kind of website. So I just turn it on. It will go to this kind of website. Today we'll also add some forms and places it can be. But it's actually the account speak about these kind of things, like to go to some place, to go to some vacation. So it actually means that on the embed browser to also go to this kind of website and check it. I didn't touch with the default. Okay, you can play with that. Up to you. Okay, and then it looks to Instagram a bit more human. Of course, all of these things it's not human at all. Yeah, because no human actually log into Instagram from the embed browser and then doing some actions. We all do the actions on Instagram for our app. Yeah, this is how it works. But somehow, I don't know even how, it's actually working in the embed browser. So I also recommend you to check this browser experience, okay, the full browser. Just test it a bit. You have in the default some things here. Don't use the default because everyone is in the default. Okay, so just think a bit and play with that. And yes, settings and the number of actions. So basically, everyone now is doing like 200 actions per day, right? Also, like Jarvis says, one of their new features, you can actually put maximum number of actions per month. Yeah, you can also do that. But basically, the problem that everyone doing the 200 actions per day. So that means you cannot do the 200 actions per day. Okay, do less or do a bit more. Maybe it's better to do less than 200 actions per day. Do 180, do 160, do 165. Okay, don't do 200 because it's like the limit that everyone does. This is a bit stupid, for my opinion. Okay, and be more human. What it means? Change the days. Do, for example, I'll show you one of the accounts. I'm doing like some days follow. You can see it's all turned on. Now I never do follow and unfollow together. Always follow with liking and unfollow alone. And some days the follow actually working here. As you can see, this is for example my settings. Okay, and on Sunday the follow doesn't working, and the unfollow. One second. It's supposed to does work on Sunday, okay? And the rest of the days it doesn't working, okay? And the likes also I changed it with the settings, and as you can see, the idea is not to copy the settings just to take it and oh this is working so let's do that. No, the idea is to be really very randomized and do like different actions and different settings than everyone else, and don't just copy that because when we just copy settings what's happening that Instagram dedicate us, they know we're using automation. So don't just copy. Be human. Think like about the accounts. Like if you do it like normally with your phone, so how many actions you will do? What will be your limit? When you will get bored and you go to eat something. Think about the things. Don't be a bot. That this is the secret. Yes, what else I want to speak with you about? So yeah, don't just copy the settings. I will just show you a few of my accounts that actually working really good. Not all of them. Like I said, I just got blocked today with some of the accounts. But here you can see it actually made like a good, if you see like on a monthly range. So it was 27,000. Now it's 28,000. This is pretty nice. I did a lot of follows, unfollow, block, follow, block. Okay, and actually gained more than 2,000 followers. You need to also to think about it on like the monthly range. Even if you get blocked, but you actually gain more than 2,000 followers per month, this is great. Okay, even this account is also get blocked. You can see we started over here the 20 of 21 of July. It was 3,638. Now it's 4,400 mm. Okay, it's pretty nice. Less than 1,000, but still really nice results. Okay, and yes, and not in every account I'm getting these kind of numbers. Some accounts I'm getting more, some accounts I'm getting less. It's really depends, also with your content and everything. But the idea, if you can get like this average of 20, 30 actions, 15 followers per day, you're in the right way. Okay. This is what I think. As you can see, this account didn't actually get blocked. Yes. And it's really nice. Yes. So what else I want to speak with you? Yeah. Basically, this is the most important things I want to tell you. Never do follow and unfollow together. Also, Jarvee doesn't recommend about it. Testing. Okay, so even if you watch this video, and I hope I give you some value, I tried, but always learn, always test it by yourself. Never listen to someone and just say, hey, I did told to do like this, or I do like that, and no, just think. Try it for yourself. See how it goes. Updating, learning, where? So you have two main sources. I put you over here. You have our group. You can learn a lot from this group, okay? You can search it. There's like some amazing experts of Jarvee over here. There are good people. You can just use this group. It's amazing. And also, I have to recommend you another source, the MP Social. Okay, so maybe a lot of you already over there. Amazing place about the Instagram marketing. Wave, 6 hours per hour. Many new things over here. Just go update, but don't take it too seriously and not just everything that's posted, and don't be too much. And what else? Yes, I just want to see if you got any more message and questions for me, so I will answer now. So 4G residential, I answer about it. 4G is the best for my opinion, but it's the most expensive. So also residential, as you can see, can work good. But just test it and see how it goes. Science, well, I didn't understand this question. Sorry, Luis. I will speak with you about it. Yes, so the main results to get this kind of to get 70 or 80 or even 100. I don't know if you saw. But on the puppies, I also sometimes getting even more than 100 follow per day. Okay, you can see it over here. Not every day, 100, 110, 70, 80, 79. And it's because I'm not only using Jarvee, okay, for this account. This is the account I'm using, okay? Let me show you. And check this out, like I'm also trying to put a lot of viral content and great videos and go to the Explore feed, use the best hashtags, get more comments. This is the account that we own. And this is the secret, Jarvee is just a boost. This is not like the main thing. Okay, you can also check this account. It's our account. Yes, what else have you answered? A question, sorry. About account compromise. This is not fun. Actually, you can do, when you get account compromise, I think the best is to go here to stop the account from working. And then you go here, check it, and do this kind of this restore compromised account using the embed browser. When you click on that, then you go to the notes and you will have the new password of your account. Okay. This is work for me with 2 of my accounts. And then I also added the browser experience. It goes well. Yes, unfollow disabled. No, it's actually working, my friend. Just now it's the night mode on my country. I'm sorry. This is what I do with Comrades account. Yes, I don't have so many Instagram accounts, actually. I think when you have too many, you start to lose it, and then you get full. This is what happened to most of the social media agency at the past 2 months. And 1 actions per day to joke. No, actually, this is a joke for for people who think it's a joke. Like if you get 30% or 30% follow back ratio, and you do 100 actions per day, it's not a joke. And I can show you guys, you can actually get these kind of numbers. Okay, it's not all the time, it's not always, but you can get these kind of actions and follow back ratio. Okay, you can get 21. Okay, you can get not all the time, yeah, but you can get these kind of numbers. Okay, not this one, it's not so good, but this one, for example, you can get 39. Okay, so don't be so positive, guys. You can do that. I believe in you. And yes, that's it. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope I actually succeed to help you a bit. If you want my one-on-one consulting, you can schedule with me with the link. I will put it over here somewhere. So yes, I will put the link over here. You can schedule me 1 hour one-on-one. We're charging $200 per this hour. Okay. And that's it. Last word. I think Jarvis start to get back to the game. It's not easy. It's not worth it for everyone. Okay. I actually did invest a lot of time and a lot of hours and days and nights, as you can see, with the automation. But yes, I think this is going to be like amazing again. Always test, always learn. I also have to recommend you about a few experts that I know from the community. For example, I don't know if you know Christian from the community, but he also helping a lot of people. He has some great videos. We'll also post some of his videos for proxy over here. And that's it. Thank you so much, guys. I hope I helped you a lot. If I did, comment over here below and have a good one. Goodbye. Thank you.